Hey, powerful people. Let's talk about the weight you've been carrying. The fear of being judged, misunderstood, or even mocked just for being you. Are you tired of people talking shit about your healing journey? The same journey they're too scared to even start? Yeah, that's why I made this. Have you ever found yourself shrinking because someone made you feel like your truth was too much? Like your emotions were inconvenient? Like your healing made them feel uncomfortable? Have you ever held back your voice, your story, your gift because someone laughed, rolled their eyes, or told you to get over it? Like the pain expired just because time passed. Yeah, I know that pain. When you're already battling your own thoughts, it's easy to believe that the ones avoiding their emotions must be right and that you're somehow wrong for feeling so deeply. But here's something I want to gently ask you. Whose voices are you really hearing when you doubt yourself? Is it yours or is it an echo of someone too afraid to face themselves? Let's pause right there because today we're not just going to talk about what judgment feels like, we're going to unpack where it comes from. And baby, it's not about you. Let's be real. People don't criticize what they understand. They mock what they're afraid to face. They judge what they don't have the courage to heal. So when someone calls you dramatic for expressing your emotions, when someone says you're crazy for speaking your truth, or tell you you're doing too much for loving too deeply, ask yourself, what part of them is terrified of what lives inside of you? Here's the truth. Judgment is the voice of unprocessed pain. Criticism is emotional avoidance in disguise. And mockery, that's shame, wearing a mask, trying not to be seen. People who feel powerless often try to tear down the power they see in others. So I want to ask you, my loves, have you ever judged someone when you were hurting? Have you ever shut someone down emotionally because you didn't feel safe opening up yourself? Can you remember a time someone projected their pain onto you and you almost believed it was yours to hold? Yeah, me too. Let's be honest. This society has been trained to be emotionally numb. We praise detachment and call it strength. We call emotional intelligence soft. We glorify perfectionism and call it success. And we wonder why people are silently falling apart. We praise the narcissist and silence the empath. We reward the emotionally unavailable while shaming those who feel deeply. We celebrate dominance and call it leadership, even when it comes from unhealed pain. We are living in a time where people are spiritually hungry, but emotionally starved. We want healing, but we fear the process. We want love, but we run from intimacy. We want truth, but punish those who speak it. Why? Because healing requires us to feel what we were told to suppress. Because softness in a hardened world feels like vulnerability. Because standing in your truth makes you a target in a world that rewards the emotionally guarded. We live in a society that does not reward emotional strength, it rewards emotional denial, where violence is seen as power and peace is mistaken for weakness, where helping others is ridiculed and selfishness is glorified, where hatred is normalized and love is dismissed. But guess what? You're not here to follow the rules of a broken world. You're here to rewrite them. So if you ever felt like you don't fit in, if you've ever been laughed at for being too spiritual, too emotional, too real, let me remind you of something powerful. You are not the problem. They are still avoiding theirs. Your light isn't too bright. They just haven't turned on their own. Your depth isn't too deep. They're still waddling in shallow waters, afraid to dive. You're not too much. You are what wholeness looks like in a world addicted to emptiness. You are showing people a mirror they're not ready to look into. But their discomfort is not your responsibility, not anymore. So here's your invitation this week. Pay attention to those opinions you're shrinking for. Ask yourself, is this person emotionally safe, spiritually aligned, or just loud and unhealed? And remember this, you don't owe anyone the watered down version of your truth. Let people be uncomfortable. Let them call you crazy. Let them misunderstand you because sometimes crazy is just code for you're too healed for me to understand. And that's okay. You're not here to be understood by the wounded. You're here to lead the awakening. To the powerful ones listening, keep being bold, keep being honest, keep being real, keep being you, fully, freely, and unapologetically. Because when you stop shrinking, you give others permission to stand tall too. And remember, your truth is medicine. Your pain is your teacher. And turning your pain into power is your power. Until next time, stay powerful.